Now, on to our next story, we have Reverend.
Reverend, let's go.
Hey, Reverend Lucy Natasha. You all know her, you all love her. She walks around with her protocol and her bodyguards. She has really put a spin on what an evangelist or a woman of God is, or a modern woman of God. The way she moves different with her big cars, and the fact that she does preach prosperity gospel is one of those few things that just makes her stand out from other people. You know, when you see her, you don't see poverty, you see breakthrough, you see God is coming true for you. You don't see the suffering of most prophets. Anyway, she was on a platform with Oga Obina, and she was talking about her life, her ministry, and all that jazz, and actually watched it. It was quite interesting. She has, what do you call it, like stage presence. When she talks, she commands attention. I was so drawn in. I was just like, did I just watch this entire interview? I have nothing, you know, I gained nothing from this, but I did watch it. She's just that good. Anyway, Obina decided to ask Lucy Natasha why she still has not gotten children, despite the fact that her and her partner have been together for 2 years. I think it's her husband now.
Yeah.
Her and her husband have been together for 2 years. Her husband is also, I think, Asian. I'll say Asian because I don't want to say Indian or Pakistani. So her Asian husband and her have been together for 2 years, and they have not had children. So Obina felt the need to ask, you know, what is happening? And her response was, children are a heritage from God. Of course, we have the desire and the prayer for fulfilling that, but it would be one of the greatest blessings from God. My younger sister, Shifra, is married with 2 amazing children, and I see the joy of motherhood in her. So I look forward and aspire that one day God will also bless us with the fruit of the womb. And that was such a classy response, but it was also very uncomfortable, because why would you ask somebody why they still have not had children? It is such an unfair question. We have said it before. People are dealing with things you would never think of. Just because they look good and they look energetic and they look very lively on the outside, you don't know the battles that they're dealing with in private. So I felt like that was such a very intrusive question and very unnecessary, especially on the platform that she was on. If somebody decides to have children, we thank God, we celebrate, well and good. And if they decide not to have children, well and good, we thank God, we celebrate you for whatever season you're in. But to put someone on the spot like that and have them calling on the name of God and saying, Akileta ni baraka, yeah, we're just waiting patiently. Guys, let's stop asking women about their wombs, please.
Yeah, womb watchers, what do you stand to gain? You know, oftentimes I feel like there's so many points of controversy that you can pick up from someone's life. There's so many things about them that are interesting, but when it's a woman, you automatically go to, and where are your children? You know, it's like, that is the one thing, it's like shaming you, but at the same time being like, yeah, let's find out if she's barren. You know, it comes from such a, I don't know, it just sounds off. Like, imagine Reverend Natasha and all her many interesting perspectives and many interesting life realities and all of that. Imagine umekosa content maka unaanza kumuuliza unazaa lini. Do you know what I mean? It feels very, I don't know, it just feels like it is now putting you down. She's talked about all of these things that she's accomplished, all of these things, but you're like, I'm gonna put you down just a peg. I'm gonna knock you off your step just a little bit. But remember, you ain't got children. You know, it feels funny. Ultimately, for anyone ever in this generation, and probably hopefully the next, if you are sitting down with a woman, ask better. Ask more interesting questions.
True.
I don't know. For me, it just feels like there's so much more interesting stuff about a person. Their vagina is the least of your worries.
True.
Their womb is the least of your worries. Who is in it? Who is out of it? Who was in it? Who is out? It doesn't... There's so much more to talk about. That's all I can say. So it rubs you the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm just like, leave Natasha alone. Let her give birth when she gives birth. You don't know. Maybe she's interceding for it. You do not know her situation. Let her be. Wacha watu wazae wakizaa. Wacha watu walee wakilea. Let people's wombs just... Womb watchers, stop it.